Hey guys, and welcome back to another Zero Ball Knowledge podcast. And today we have Premier League predictions. We are joined by
By me again.
uh uh
The controversial
uh,
guest once more.
Controversial
you need to
guest is
stop
back
saying
again
when you start. Just
to
say
give
your
some
name.
more. To
Actually,
give
you didn't
some
even say
more.
your name.
I did.
You said by me.
It's me, Saud,
There we go.
and I'm joined here with Yusuf and Haroon. Isn't it, Haroon?
Yeah, in it.
The controversial guest from the other episode. Well, he's back again to give us some controversial Premier League predictions. Well, we'll see in it, but today we're going to be predicting the Premier League table, the Golden Boot, top assist, Golden Glove, Player of the Year, Young Player of the Year, Manager of the Year. I don't know what Yusuf's
That's
put.
a long list.
I don't know what Yusuf's put for these predictions. Yusuf doesn't know what I put. Haroon doesn't know what we've put. So it'll all be a mystery. Discovered
Be a
to
lot
us.
of arguments
We'll
compared to
see.
my list.
We'll see. But I guess should we start off with the relegation zone?
No, before we start off,
should we start? Yeah, go on.
I just want to say Erling Haaland. He's going to be an absolute superstar for Manchester
We
City.
talk about him because I'm sure when we get to the Golden Boot
Yeah.
argument, we'll talk about him.
It will be amazing, and he's got
Yeah.
Carry on. Anyway,
Also, I'd like to talk about how KSI v Alex Wasabi got cancelled.
Yeah,
Mad.
welcome back to the No Boxing
Yeah.
Knowledge podcast.
yeah. And today, and he's fighting swans. I mean, they make
Wasn't
sense.
he in a music video with KSI?
With KSI, yeah, apparently.
Swans is
apparently,
a rapper.
yeah, he
Yes.
is. That's true. They
He's
made a
like-
music. They made a music thing together.
Yeah. I know he's
But
Swan.
apparently they're not friends. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jake Paul
I don't-
made
they
a
song
full
together, but they're
damn
not friends.
reply on why KSI's dodging him.
Yeah, but it makes sense though. Like if you were KSI,
He needs to warm up.
Yeah,
first, to
Jake
be
Paul's
honest,
had
yeah.
so many fights. Like KSI needs to
Yeah.
warm up in it. But yeah, anyway, should we start off?
Yeah.
Don't care, to be honest.
Should we start rock
Yeah.
bottom and then work our way up to first? Yeah.
Yeah.
20 to 1. So we'll start off with 20. I'll go first. Unfortunately, I put Nottingham Forest. I mean, it might be a controversial decision. I just think the relegation battle this year is going to be very, very tough. And a newly promoted side like Nottingham Forest, I don't know. They are a strong side though. They've brought in really good signings like Niakate, Omar Richards, Jesse Lingard, Dean Henderson. I don't know if it'll be enough to keep him up, but we'll see. And I think the other teams around them are just much stronger, to be honest. And then Yusuf, you next.
No, Haroon next.
Oh, Haroon. Go.
Okay. Rock bottom, I put Bournemouth. I don't think they're gonna do
Fair enough.
very much this season, even though they win against
Yeah,
Villa.
Yeah,
Villa.
they did. They
Yeah.
won against Aston Villa, who are a pretty strong side. But we'll
Yeah,
get to
they
them
are a
soon.
pretty strong side.
Yusuf, you're nodding your head there. I think you agree.
Yeah, Bournemouth, they're going to finish bottom. And I think it's just because of their defence, to be fair. I know they won 2-0, but that's just because they played at home. And obviously, I think Aston Villa were off the paces. But throughout the rest of the season, they're gonna lag behind, I suppose, anyway. And with they've signed all their signings, and it's not. They have Kiefer Moore, which is key because I like Kiefer Moore. He's 6'5", he's big. He can head the ball, very strong. So if they do have a chance, then Kiefer Moore will be the one that provides it. But other than that, then I don't see anything else from them.
All right, fair enough. Move on to 19th. Haroon, you can go first.
I've put Leeds. I don't think Leeds will do anything this season. I think Sinistero, I don't think he'll perform in the Premier. It'll be too much pressure for him, I think.
Yeah, coming from the Dutch league, interesting.
Yeah.
In Leeds, Yusuf.
I put Nottingham Forest. I think they're
Right.
down now because yesterday I watched them play against Newcastle, and they didn't look good at all. They're just edge of the box defending mostly. Lingard was very he didn't really have any chances to catch on to, and Sam Sturridge had really nothing either. So They really got done. But then again,
well,
Newcastle are a good side right now. So
all right. Well, that's all right. Fair enough. 19th. I think I went pretty bold. I put unfortunately Everton 19th, which is interesting. But yeah, I mean they've lost Richarlison. Don't really have a striker. Well, they have Calvert-Lewin, but I I don't know. I just don't think they'll towards the back end of last season. I think they're really lucky to survive relegation, and can Frank do it? I mean, it'll be interesting. Will the signings be enough? I don't think they will. And for such a big club like Everton, it's a shame. But yeah, I've tipped them to go down.
with
So
Amadou, whatever his name is.
yeah, I'm gonna do Onana
Yeah, that's his name.
and Idrissa Gana Gay, and but yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. 18th anyway. Yusuf, you can go first.
For 18th, I've got Everton there.
Okay.
Same reasons as you, really. I think
Yeah.
they look weak against Chelsea, very weak.
Yeah.
They had no ball going forward, and I know they had injuries and stuff like that, but they look like a bare side with
The
no
best player was
ambition.
Anthony Gordon, and he's a youngster, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, Anthony
I know they
Gordon.
nearly scored, but that's just Chelsea can't defend.
Yeah.
But,
Callum
Right,
Curly.
I
Aaron,
don't, I
you
don't
wanna
see
go?
him. I don't see him that far this season.
For 18th, I've gone for Everton. Realistically, I don't think they'll stay up. As you two both said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Recycling the same reasons.
Yeah.
18th, I put Southampton.
Southampton.
Yeah,
ooh.
Hudson-Odoi linked to them, but to be honest, Ralph Hasenhüttl has kept him up for the last few years. But will James Ward-Prowse on enough be his own? I don't really think so. I don't think that Southampton's team. I think it's time for them to go down. It's a bit like a Burnley. It's time for them to go down last season. I think it's Southampton's time now. So yeah, it'll be interesting one to see though. The relegation battle this year is very it's difficult to predict. I think it's not as solid as all three teams that come up go back down. I think so. It's a very interesting one. But yeah, who's gonna survive just outside the relegation zone then? I've gone for Bournemouth, 17th, just outside. To be honest, I'm not sure about this prediction now looking back at it, but I did. I can't remember when I made this, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, Philip Billing carries them in the midfield, and Kiefer Moore carries them. But yeah, we'll see what happens anyway. They did win though, opening match day, so it's a good start. But don't know how that form will continue throughout the season. Yusuf.
I've gone for Southampton. I think they're just going to stay up by
Yeah.
the skin of their teeth. It's going to be a tight one this year.
Yeah,
But you never know. But I think Southampton, they led yesterday, but they didn't look like they could defend. But that's always Southampton. Through the middle part of the season, they get some good results, and then towards the end, they don't really try and do anything. And I think the last 2-3 seasons they finished 17th. So I think it's just
All right, yeah. So you think Hasenhüttl will keep them up then again?
Yeah.
Really?
I've gone for a team that you two don't have faith in, which is Nottingham Forest. I think
Oh,
they'll be amazing
Fair
this
enough.
season.
Yeah.
They'll have the boost of the fans, I think.
Yeah.
The fans are excited and
Excited. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough. All right. 16th, Harin, you can go first.
gone for Fulham. After seeing Mitrovic, I've changed my predictions. They looked very solid, but I don't think they'll do enough to get a mid table team.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Yusuf,
You
16th.
say yours. You say yours.
16th, I've gone for Leeds. They've won on their opening day of the season. I mean, new manager came in towards the back end of last season after Bielsa's gone now. We'll see how he gets on in his first full season in the Premier League if he survives that long. But I think with Patrick Bamford back, I think that they'll do all right. To be honest, I think Patrick Bamford is a key player for that team, and as long as he doesn't get injured, then I think they'll be all right. To be honest, yeah. Anyway, 16th. Yusuf, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I've
Alright.
got for Wolves.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wolves to struggle this season
What?
because the primary option is to defend most of the time, and
Yeah, to be honest, when you watch a Wolves game, it is quite boring, isn't it? Let's
yeah,
be honest.
well that's the way they play. So fair enough to them. Yeah, but yeah, I just don't know this season. The 2 seasons ago they struggled a bit, but they were all right last season. But I think this season, I don't know. I just don't feel something's right with
Alright.
Wolves. But they're not going to get relegated. But they're going to fall short. I think.
Yeah. Alright, okay, alright. 15th, then I'll go first. I've gone for Fulham. Um, as I said, I think it was the second or third episode where me and Yusuf were talking about Mitrovic if he carries that form into the Premier League. I said he has a manager that backs him. Obviously Carvalho's gone, but and he was a key player, but I think I think they'll survive. They brought in Andreas Pereira. I think the key signing was he is a pre-season Perlo, but we'll see if he can carry that form into the new season. He's a good FPL bargain for anyone out there, to be honest. And yeah, I think Mitrovic will carry that form on, and yeah, I think they'll stop being a yo-yo club and they might solidify their time in the Premier League. 15th, Yusuf.
I've gone with Leeds for 15th.
Yeah.
I think they'll do well this season with the signings and Brendan Harrison and attacking mid. He was excellent the other day, and they had a lot of fire in their team. And Bamford was back, and I just think there's going to be a nice season to see from Leeds, and I think they'll be fine.
All right, heard.
Fine staying up.
I've gone for Crystal Palace. I don't think they're gonna finish like top half of the table. They didn't look good to me on the opening day of the Premier League, to be honest.
Yeah, but they were against a really strong Arsenal side, heard.
Don't care.
Really? Crystal
No,
Palace?
I don't think they will do.
I think Crystal
I
Palace would
think Eze
well.
will leave them in January, and then that's when it all falls
Yeah,
apart.
but they have Zaha, they have Michael
Yeah, he's
Olise.
gonna leave as well. That's when they're
Oh,
gonna break
really?
down behind the
Yeah, everyone's
backroom
gonna
staff
leave now.
behind closed doors now.
All right, all right. Have you said yours? Yeah. All right. 14th. Yusuf, you wanna
Yeah,
start?
I've gone for Crystal Palace to be 14th this season.
Really?
Yeah, I think they'll be they'll be very good team on the counter, and they may even get a result at the Etihad.
Yeah, really?
Most of the
Crystal
time they're not.
Palace.
So
I think Patrick Vieira has done a really good job, but 14th I put Leicester. I think their goalkeeper position, they've not sorted it out. They've got a very, very thin squad, especially for the Premier League. Fofana might leave, the Madison might leave, the star players are
Uh,
leaving. Jamie Vardy might leave, so it's a really tough time for Leicester, and I think they'll finish 14th.
Hearn?
I've put Southampton. I think Che Adams gonna be amazing. He's gonna be the best player at that club. James Ward-Prowse has nothing on him.
Ooh, coming for Jem Prowse.
Very,
Yeah,
very bold. 14, that's a bit high for Southampton, I reckon. Anyway,
no.
Yusuf.
I've done mine, haven't I?
Have you, who did you say?
I said
No,
Palace.
you haven't. 14th.
Yeah, I've done Palace.
All right, yeah. 13th. Then I'll go first. I've gone for Brentford. They came up last season, and I think this season Ivan Toney will second season. I think he will be better than first season, and yeah, I think they've got a really good manager, good style of play, and yeah, I think they'll survive towards mid-table. Yusuf, Harun?
I've gone for Fulham. I think they're going to be strong this season,
Yeah, all right.
especially at home. They'll be strong, and I think they'll do well with Mitrovic and Pereira and Paulinho, and Tete is a good centre back. Maybe they need a option at centre back instead of Tim Ream or Aradebayo, because they did make mistakes. But I think I think they'll be fine for 13th this season. Aaron?
I've gone for Brentford, to be honest. I don't think Ivan
Yeah,
Tony will
same.
perform that much.
You don't.
You
I
don't.
don't.
He scored today.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think
2-0
he'll.
down.
Don't care. I think he won't perform, but they'll survive somehow.
Mm.
They'll make some signing in January that'll
Uh,
help them.
That's fair.
And also the loss of Ericsson as well.
fair.
It was a brilliant play for them.
That's fair. Sal,
What are we
12?
talking?
The 12?
I've done 13th.
Yeah,
Yeah,
12.
12.
Oh, 12th, 12th. I've put Wolves for 12th. I know they do have a very boring style of play, but they do tend to nick them 1-0 victories. And yeah, I think they'll just carry on doing that. I think with the signing of Guedes as well, if he comes, which he probably will, I think it'll be good. And yeah, I
My
think
sources say
finish
Guedes
well.
is done.
All right, well,
Use your
yeah,
sources.
and I think Pedro Neto as well this season is going to be very, very good. So yeah, I've put them as 12th.
On me? Are we on me?
Yeah.
Sure.
I've got Brentford there. I think they'll do well this season. They look good, especially with the comeback against who was it now? Leicester. So yeah, I think they'll do well this season. They're a very good side.
All right. Okay, Haroon. 12th?
I've gone for Leicester because
Yeah.
they'll probably lose Vardy, Madison, all their star signings to
Very
like
thin
bigger
squad as
clubs.
well, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, to most of the big clubs in the Prem, or maybe they will go abroad.
Yeah. Apparently, Newcastle want Madison, Chelsea want
Yeah.
Fofana, willing to bid up to 85 mil. So yeah, it'll be interesting. 11th, then I've gone for probably the team that I'm supporting this season, like the second team I'm supporting in the
Oh,
Prem.
I was gonna say
Oh no, the
Give
second
Chelsea.
team. Brighton. They beat
Brighton.
United today, and I
You
think
put them
Graham
that
Potter.
low.
I just think Graham Potter is a really good manager. Yeah, I mean they've lost Cucurella and they've lost Basuma, haven't they? So I think it would be fair to put them a bit lower than if they had them two. But yeah, Levy Colwell as well. They've got my favorite centre back from Chelsea. Brilliant player. Came off the bench. You used to have said, didn't you?
Yeah,
But
yeah, you can.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think they will do really well, and it's all down to the manager for me. But yeah, 11th. That's me, Yusuf.
Yeah.
I've
I've got. Okay. You do it. You do it.
yeah, I've got Aston Villa there. I think they'll
Yeah.
be very good, especially with the squad depth they had this season.
Yeah. I think the
Diego
squad is,
Carlos, Conser, Courtney Hawes, Tyrone Mings. In defence, they've got a very good squad there. So yeah, I think they'll nick a few results and get a few results in their opposition's direction. So especially with Coutinho, they look good on the counter and the attack as well. So yeah, I think they'll finish just mid-table.
Haroon 11th.
I've put Wolves. I think they'll do brilliant. They'll
Is
Really?
Ruben
11th
Neves will.
brilliant for Wolves, Haroon?
Yeah, they'll do brilliant. In terms of their standards, they'll do brilliant. I think Wang Yi-chan's going to be amazing. He just
Yeah.
needs to settle in, and Pedro Neto as well. It's going to be amazing.
Fair enough. 10th. I've gone for Aston Villa. That I think, like Yusuf said, the squad is really good and they should be mid-table. The only thing that worries me about new Aston Villa is actually the manager. He's got the same win percentage that Gary Neville had at Valencia, so
Ooh.
it's worrying there. But in that department, to be honest, we'll see how he gets on. Hopefully, I hope he does well through the season, especially with the squad he's got now. He should be doing well. Did well at Rangers, so be interesting to see Aston Villa this season. Keeping a good eye on them. Haroon 10th.
I've gone for Villa as well. Just the
Yeah.
same reason as yours. Don't think
Yeah.
Steven Gerrard will be good this season.
Yusuf.
10th good this season.
He won't be good. I said
Yeah,
he won't be
no,
good.
but he'll. Yeah, but forget it. He'll-
10th's not good in my books.
Yusuf 10th.
Let me think about that one. I just might need some time. No, I'm joking. I've got Leicester there. I think
Yeah.
obviously with you saying they've got a depleted squad, they'll be good at home, but maybe away they might be a bit soft on the counter. So
Do
yeah,
you not think their squad's too thin?
oh, it's too thin. Yeah, but I think especially with don't they have? Did they have Conference League? I think they do.
I don't know. But
No, they
so
don't
you-
actually. No, they just finished under.
all right.
No, they don't have Conference League this season. But yeah, I think 10th is where we go. As long as Madison gets World Cup.
Oh wait, guys, we're just gonna come back in a minute. We'll just have a quick pause, and yeah, we'll see you in a minute. We'll see you in a minute.
Hey
All right, guys.
we're
Yeah,
back.
we're back. Anyway,
Okay.
I think we just done 10th, didn't it? So
Yeah.
we'll start off at 9th again. Harun, you want to start us off with 9th?
Gone for Brighton. I think they'll be very good this season.
Yeah.
The Gross will be very good for them, I think.
Yeah, even with their 2-star players gone,
Yeah,
Bissouma.
Levy Colwell's gonna be amazing for them.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. Anyway, Yusuf, you want to go for 9th?
I'm gonna say Newcastle.
Ooh.
Newcastle.
Newcastle are gonna upgrade from last year from one place, and I reckon their home what's it called home advantage with their rowdy stadium and fans will be one of the best home records in the league.
Oh no, I think I messed up.
What?
Oh, I forgot to put Man United in the relegation
Oh
zone.
no!
Oh no.
Damn.
I'm joking.
Got to
Anyway,
put in
9th,
20th.
9th, I've actually put Crystal Palace. I've actually tipped them
Okay.
to do a lot
Okay.
better than you two have. Patrick Vieira is going to upgrade from last season. They've got some brilliant players like Eze. Once he comes, oh wait, I mean Eze, Elise, Zaha. I think it's going to be really good for Crystal Palace. I think their defense is solid as well. Guehi has got a better partner next to him, Joachim Anderson. I think he's a brilliant defender.
Joachim Anderson.
Joachim Anderson. I think he's a brilliant defender. He could probably get into like a West Ham or a Newcastle easily. Even at Arsenal, I reckon he could get into the Arsenal team. So I think even Spurs are even Chelsea are no,
Oh, really?
even City are
Oh, really? Yeah.
No. I mean, but he is a really solid defender. Yeah, I just really like their squad. I really like the manager, Patrick Vieira. I'd really like Crystal Palace. Yeah, and I think they will do very well this season, coming 9th. Yeah. Anyway, next 8th, Yusuf starts off.
I've gone with Brighton. I think they're going to have an exceptional season this season, and I reckon, especially after today, they're gonna do well even without Bissouma Cucurella. Yeah.
I think.
they
Do you
look
think
a
it's
good
because
side.
of their? Do you think it's because of their manager? Because I
Yeah,
think with the
100%.
squad like that, I don't think another manager would be doing like that well, like Graham Potter's
Yeah,
doing now.
Graham Potter is an unbelievably good manager.
Yeah.
He took Östersund from Sweden and won it away at the Emirates, even though they lost an aggregate, but they still won away at the Emirates 2-1.
Wow.
This
Wow.
man is incredible, and it wasn't by a few goals. It was like I think they got lost an aggregate by like 2-3 goals or something. So it wasn't that
I
bad.
heard if you know how you were saying if Pep would have won the Champions League, then he would have left or something. Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
And then Graham Potter I think he would have taken over, wouldn't he? At that point for Manchester.
I don't know.
I
The
reckon.
sources in the club were saying that Brendan Rodgers is a one to look.
Who's your sources, Yusuf?
I got sources. I can't expose the sources.
It's basically the forum, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, but I've got different sources.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. Okay. Well, so you put Brighton. Harun, you want to go next? 8th.
8th, I've put United. I think they're gonna do a very underachieving season.
Harun, you
they're
are
not
my
gonna-
goal. I've done the exact same. United at 8th. Come on,
They're not gonna win any silverware, I don't think.
Yeah. Facts.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think. I think the job at hand is a lot bigger than what it seems. I mean,
Yeah.
internally, there's issues in the club. I think Eric Ten Hag, if they really, they just need to stick with him now. They need to stick with one manager, and like Ralph Rangnick said, there needs to be 10 new signings or something. He said, didn't
Yeah.
he? So that club has a lot of work to do, and it's not as simple as it seems. So I reckon this season, United fans shouldn't be angry. They should be trusting the process at this point.
Yeah.
Heard that phrase before, haven't
Yeah.
we? But yeah, eighth I've gone for Man United, and yeah, seventh anyway. I'll start off. I've put Newcastle. I reckon as
Sound,
well.
you're my guy.
Yeah, seventh I've put Newcastle, and yeah, I've put them ahead of United. Yep, I think they will get another boost in January with their signings, like they do. And yeah, with especially they've not even started Sven Botman. Yeah, I think he's a really solid defender from Lille. I think he's young. He'll do well in the Prem. Physically strong, tall. So he's a good defender. And also I reckon that they'll just do really well, especially with Eddie Howe. As long as he continues his form like he did last season, I think they will finish seventh ahead of United.
That's fair. That's fair.
Haroon, you seem like you put the same, yeah?
Yeah, I've put Newcastle. I think Sven Botman's going to be amazing for them. It's just a right improvement in that position. He's also future stars as well.
Oh my god.
One of those future stars.
Bringing back the FIFA ball knowledge here.
Yeah, and I
Anyway,
also I
Yusuf,
think they'll get. Is it
Yusuf,
Conference
go.
League? I think
Yeah,
they'll
Yeah,
get
I think it's
Conference
Conference
League.
League, yeah. Yusuf?
I think West Ham will do the exact same as last season, finish seventh.
Ooh.
They'll have a good season. I think it's a good season for them, even though they finished fifth or sixth a few years ago. West Ham, they look good on the counter. They look good as a side at home. They got rowdy crowds, same attitude as Newcastle, and they got a better squad. And Jared Bowen is going to be the heart of it with Mikel Antonio. And now they've signed
Mikel
Skamaka.
Antonio start over Skamaka?
Yeah, he did. Skamaka wasn't that fit.
Yeah,
Apparently.
that. All right, okay. Yeah, he did. He came off the bench today,
Yeah,
didn't
he came off the bench and he looked good. He looked good,
he?
but
Yeah, I saw it. There was a very powerful header that he did.
yeah.
Heads
So maybe if he improves, they can finish higher.
I
but
reckon he'll start over Antonio. I think Antonio did well at the start of last season. I think it was, and
I
then
think I
towards
think they'll be all right this season, finishing seventh with Skamaka. And I think if he if he stays fit and pushes the side, then they might even finish higher.
all right. Well, I'll move on to sixth. This is Europa League, right?
Weren't you saying something and I cut you off?
Well, I'm sixth. I'm gonna say West Ham anyway. So,
You're my guys.
but yeah, Antonio. He towards I think it was at the start of the season, he went on a roll. He was scoring. I think he did pretty well in the start, and then towards the back end, he wasn't as good. So I think Skamaka is the right signing for West Ham. If they keep Rice as well, which I think they will this season, he's a key factor of that team, and he'll continue his development. And yeah, he will be really good for them. A very key player. Yeah, especially with Skamaka, 6'5", tall, strong. He was apparently very good in the Serie A. So if he
18
continues
goals
that
last
form,
season.
yeah, if he continues that, and there were apparently all sorts of goals, headers, long range, all sorts. So if he continues that form in the Premier League, I reckon he's got all the right tools to become a successful player at West Ham. Yeah, Haroon, you sounded like you did the same again.
Yeah. Went for West Ham. Yeah, just the same reasons as you, to be honest. I think it'll
Yeah.
be a very good signing for them.
Yeah.
Sign.
Alright,
Oh yeah, Skamaka.
yeah, Skamaka. Anyway, yeah. Fifth, we're coming up to
sixth.
Oh, sixth. No, we've done sixth.
We haven't done sixth.
Have you done sixth? I reckon you haven't then.
You've not done it.
We've
have,
done West Ham.
Oh no, I've not done it. Man United. I put them in sixth because I think
Oh,
they're going to be very topsy turvy this season, and the fans are going to be angry. And they actually finished sixth last season. Ronaldo problems. Can they get him out? Can they keep him to stay? They've got a few new signings. Malacia looks good, but I just think they're going to have, by their standards, a poor season because they they're a soft team to play against, very soft.
I think that's it now for United 6th. I think they have to just trust the process now if they wanna
Yeah.
get development. So they want to develop as a side, as a club. So I think they just need to trust it now with Eric Ten Hag. They've got a good manager in, and they can't.
They're in Europa
they
League
need
as
to-
well.
Yeah, they need to back him now. So I think it's time. Anyway, 5th.
Yeah.
So this is just out of Champions League. Haroon, do you want to start?
No, Yusuf, you go.
5th,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, 5th.
Chelsea Football Club.
Okay.
I think they're going to be inconsistent
No,
towards
you haven't.
middle and end of the season, and I think it will hurt them, especially in the top 4 race.
Why? Why are people not backing us? Why?
With Tuchel and his problems and how he says that the side doesn't have much quality, this is the reason why.
Yeah, but we're gonna get signings, man. It's not like we're gonna sign no one now. We are. Don't worry, man. Especially if we get Frankie de Jong for Fana.
It's not
mad.
happening.
I'll
It's
do
not great.
Caleb Ball.
Finished.
Yeah, but it's happening. It's happening. Anyway, yeah, our 5th I've gone Arsenal. The hype is unreal.
You're a flop, you are.
The hype is unreal. But I think the other sides are just better, to be honest. I think Spurs are better. I think Liverpool's better. I think Chelsea's better. I think Man City's better, to be honest. I think Arsenal are a really good side. I think Gabriel Jesus will do really well. They've trusted the process now. I think if he doesn't get Champions League football, it will be disappointing for Arsenal. But yeah, we'll see how Mikel Arteta does now. He's spent a lot of money in the last window and this window as well. William Saliba had a very solid debut. It'll be interesting to see how he gets on. Zinchenko as well, Gabriel Jesus. They've upped the technical ability in that side, and yeah, it will be interesting to see how Arsenal get on. And I think they will do well, but I think they'll just finish outside that Champions League football, but it will be very close. Haroon?
Fair enough.
I've gone for Tottenham. I don't think they'll be in. They'll come close. It'll be like till the end of the season where the top 4 race. I think it'll be like the last game of the season. I don't think they just have it. I think it'll be a downgrade from Champions League football this season.
All right, okay, fair enough. Well, not think Antonio Conte with that Son now firing, Kane firing, Kulusevski as well. Do you not think that's a scary front 3?
No,
Oh, really?
no,
I'm not scared of that.
don't care.
I don't care. No.
That's
now
my
they've
third
added,
don't care of this podcast.
They've added Jed Spence. Bissouma, Longley.
I think he won't carry the form Jaded.
Do you think it's
Spence.
because of Eric Dyer?
Didn't
Think
Dyer
so.
Got a
score?
good goal yesterday.
Yeah.
He scored, but
Yeah.
like, do you not think do you think he's good enough for Spurs?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, 4th. So this is just in the Champions League qualification. I gone Spurs. Yeah, I think they will
Agreed.
finish in the
Agreed.
Champions League Champions League spot. I think Liverpool, Chelsea, and Man City are still better. But it will be. I think Spurs will do very well. They might end their trophy drought this season in a cup run. I'm not sure though. Conte's got the players working harder than ever. I think the players love him. They're really happy that they've got a winner, a born winner as a manager now, and they will be up to win something. He's got Kane and Son firing together again, especially with their new signings, which will give him a boost. They've got Christian Romero, who I think is a brilliant centre back, probably top 5 in the league, and yeah, it'll be
Top
interesting to
5?
see how they get on. Yeah, top 5 in the league. Yeah, Christian Romero.
Rolls Royce himself.
Rolls Royce is Thiago Silva, mate.
Oh, man.
Anyway,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Haroon 4th.
4th, I've gone for Arsenal. I think they'll the signings will fit in perfectly for Arteta. I think Arteta likes a person like Jesus, who's just like pressing forward, just determined to win, and also Zinchenko as well. Got an amazing assist to Martinelli. Got an assist and a goal for my FPL, so it's amazing.
Sounds happy.
Yeah.
I've gone for Spurs in 4th, same reason as Saud. But I'm interested to see how he's going to use Richarlison this season, especially in the Champions League. He was a good
Richarlison.
player at Watford and maybe fell off at Everton, but
No, but I don't understand why they spent so much money on him. That's what I don't get.
it's because he's young and he
He's a
scored
wonder
10
kid on
goals.
FM. That's why.
Oh no, not that FM business. I get. Yeah, but like they've got Kane, Son, and Kulusevski. I mean, he can play on the wing though, can't he?
Maybe he wants
He's versatile in
versatility.
that front three, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He can play all across the front three.
Yeah, fair enough. Anyway, third, moving on to third. Yusuf, you go first.
I've got
Arsenal.
Liverpool.
Okay.
I think they're going to have
Okay.
a poor season by the standards, and you'll see why with the midfield soon.
Wait. According to my calculations,
Depleted midfield.
you haven't said Arsenal yet.
That's what I was thinking.
According to my calculations. This
Who
is
does he
a-
put second?
Here,
Does he
Yusuf.
back his own team?
What's going on here, Yusuf? You're backing Arsenal.
And I think Liverpool are going to have a poor season by the standards.
Mm.
The midfield looks depleted in the defence. They made a few mistakes the other day. Obviously, at the start of the season, they're not really sharp, and with Trent not good at defending, and Robertson
Yeah,
without
people
much of
didn't pick up
defending.
on again. Trent letting him down. The defending man. This is why Reece James is
He's
better.
excellent going forward, but going
Yeah.
backwards, he doesn't know really what to do.
I think this season they should put him at midfield. Try him.
Yeah, he used to play midfield.
Yeah, I think they should try him there because they need midfielders, to be honest. I think Jude Bellingham, if he'd come in this summer, I think Liverpool would have looked a lot stronger. With Henderson didn't look very good. Thiago's injured. They've got Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Keita. Are they really good enough centre mids to win a league title? I don't know.
Yeah.
So I think Jude Bellingham, maybe he comes in January. I doubt it though.
And losing Mane as well.
Yeah, very big loss. People are really
Swapping
underestimating
Mane for
the loss of
Nunes.
Mane.
That's a big.
Mane,
significance,
people are underestimating him a lot. The loss of Mane is a big factor to that Liverpool side. He gives fluidity to the front three, and they've lost him now. So don't know how Liverpool will do. I think Nunes will.
Go on.
I think Nunes will be good. I think people, all the critics were like criticizing Nunes, and now they got onto Haaland after the Community Shield. It's just stupid. Can't judge players like that in pre-season straight away.
Unless the Chelsea players, I agree.
Hmm?
Actually, no. Unless the Chelsea or Liverpool players, I agree.
What?
Nothing. Carry on.
About criticizing them?
No, carry on.
Yeah,
Anyway,
well,
can you stop saying? Can you stop saying Bellingham's going to join Liverpool? It's just not.
I think he will. I honestly think he will.
No.
And I think he's a perfect fit for them,
Oh,
to be honest. Yeah, I do. But third, I've put Liverpool as well, so that's why I'm talking about Liverpool.
Yeah, same.
third.
I put Liverpool as well.
Yeah, Queen's Sleep
Yeah.
of third for Liverpool. Yeah,
Yeah.
interesting. But I just don't think that. I don't think they've got it. I don't think they've got it in them. I think
Mane's got the
they're a bit. I think they're gonna be a bit tired this season.
Mitrovic is going to bag 8 at Anfield.
Inshallah, incoming.
Yeah, and Van Dijk as well. He got turned by Mitrovic out of everyone.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. It's strange, but yeah, that's what I think. Third, and Haroon, you got any reasons or same as us?
Same as us. Same as you, not us.
Okay, second then. Haroon, you wanna go? Haroon?
I've put Chelsea.
Yeah.
I think their signings are going to be brilliant. I
Yeah.
think you're going to sign.
Celebrating second.
No, I'm not celebrating anything.
Let me record this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to have brilliant signings coming through. I think they've still got a lot of business to do in the transfer window.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Yusuf, second.
Oh,
Don't tell me.
I've got Manchester City
Don't.
finishing second. No, I'm
You're
joking.
being serious.
I'm joking.
Yeah. All right, good.
No, I'm not joking.
What do you mean?
Arsenal to win the league this season. No. Arsenal to finish second this season.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be absolutely incredible, especially with Jesus, Saka, Erdegaard, and Martinelli. They're going to be unstoppable for some part of the season.
Odegaard's a wonder kid.
Do you think that's really scarier than Kane, Son, Kulusevski?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Mm.
Yes.
Wow.
No, it doesn't matter about the front three. They've got a better squad overall.
All right. Okay.
They'll challenge for the title. Trust me. Trust the process. They trusted the process, and now look.
Yeah. So that's what
Oh,
United need to do
I
as
think
well.
City. No. I think they'll fall off towards maybe the end of the season. To be honest.
Yeah. Wait, who didn't you put Chelsea, right? So is it just me?
Yeah.
Second, I've gone with Manchester City.
Oh yeah, take them.
Okay.
I'm
Sounds
not
going
taking-
optimistic.
I'm
I
not
thought
taking the mick.
sounded good.
Chelsea
You
to
don't
win the league,
believe-
lads. Go on, the boys.
Don't even believe it.
Yeah.
I do. I
see your
believe Chelsea
face.
win the league. I
Do
believe.
you really think you'd beat West
Look,
Ham away?
If I don't believe, what's the point? What's the point? If I don't believe,
Do
what's
you
the point?
really think you'll beat us on the second?
Do you
time?
really think Raheem Sterling's that?
Yeah, I
good?
think Raheem. I think it's all just gonna click. I
Oh.
I want to see who Saud's Golden Boot winner is.
Did it? I was
Uh,
like, I put Cucurella there.
He probably has.
I mean,
I-
top assist, Mason Mount incoming. I'm joking.
But yeah,
But,
tell me
yeah.
why you put Man City second. You haven't said that yet.
Man City
Yeah.
second. I think that they're gonna have some games where it's just
You know,
gonna be
I don't really care.
rise
Can we just
through
go
the-
Yeah,
through
it
them?
sounds just trying to find an
and,
excuse. Anyway,
Chelsea,
okay, Yusuf,
on
who
to
have you put
Chelsea are
first?
gonna be
Who have you
consistent.
put
Oh,
And,
shut up.
yeah, it's gonna be
Consistent. When
incredible.
was the last time they were consistent?
No, Chelsea are gonna be consistent.
Yeah. When was the last
Yeah,
time they were
when?
consistent?
2016-17.
Yeah, and how many years ago is that?
About 6 years ago. But,
And
you
who
know,
was
we
the
can
manager?
dream.
Who's the manager then?
Conte.
Yeah, well, that says a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah, but
Who was the
you know
striker?
what?
that day?
You know
who was
what?
the striker?
I gotta be optimistic and Diogo Costa. But now we have no striker, and City won the league without
Not
striker,
the
so
same
Chelsea
thing
can do
with
the same.
Chelsea or-
Chelsea, especially with
I'm gonna
Sterling,
laugh
he
at
knows
you then.
Sterling knows
Let's
what
do
it's
the
like to not
predictions.
play
Go
with a
on,
striker.
watch.
Yeah,
Can't
when
wait
Chelsea-
till they finish eighth.
when the end of the season comes round and we react to our predictions, it'll be an
Yeah.
interesting video. Let's just say the least. Anyway, yeah, you've gone City first. Harun, you've gone City first.
Because
Go on.
they
Yeah.
are the best team.
Talk about
in
the
world.
excellent Man City and how great
Yeah,
So you agree?
Haaland's going to be
Just said
how
world
it.
good
class.
how good that Pep
Yeah.
Fraudiola is. Let's see. shall we?
Fraudiola.
It just made world class
Guardiola.
signing Spider-Man.
What's
Just amazing.
Tuchel done? What's Tuchel done? What's he done?
Won Champions League over Fraudiola.
Other than that, what's he done?
He's won the Champions League over
Bottle
Fraudiola.
the title race.
Got us to more
Champions.
finals than
Bottle
Klopp
the,
did in however many years.
did he win them?
Go on, talk about Man
Best-
City then.
Bottle.
Yeah, Spider-Man's
Bottle-
going to be amazing.
Bottle-
Talk about Man City. Go on, go on. talk about Man
Spider-Man's
City.
going to be amazing for City.
Okay,
It's
let
just
me
world-class
explain
signing.
something that you don't understand here. Really, the problem is that you think that Erling Haaland wouldn't tear through a Chelsea side and whack them over. This is the reason Chelsea will finish fifth this season, and you'll see why when the problems come around. But anyway, I think Manchester City win the league because they have the strongest squad. I don't know if Silva's leaving or staying, but I don't think it makes a difference, especially with Gundogan today. But I think we are left back short or full back short. And
Did you say especially with Gunnar? Didn't he miss like a sitter?
no?
No.
He
No.
missed a really good chance
Did he?
at the back post. Do you not remember? Oh, it might have been Haaland actually.
It wasn't. It
It might have
wasn't.
been Haaland. It might have been Haaland. Anyway, go.
He didn't even. No. He didn't. He was passing it. He didn't shoot.
All right. Go on.
This is my podcast. I can be biased, actually.
No. Oh no. Oh
So,
no.
So the reason
You
why
mean this is your podcast?
we've been the most consistent team for the last 5 years, and it's shown that we are the best team in the world.
But But that's cat because you didn't win the Club World Cup. Chelsea did.
Yeah, that's fun. That.
So
Remember
we
what
are
that
the best
Craig
club in
Burley
the world.
guy said? Chelsea running around celebrating that Mickey Mouse trophy while City went
No, it's not a me.
and
We
clear.
won. We are the best club in the world, and you can't
Best
deny
club
it.
in the world. Where are you from, Sal?
Hmm?
Where are you from?
Where am I from?
Yeah.
From England.
Mm, and what side of England are you from? The north or the south?
The North. Oh no,
Where are
no.
Chelsea?
I'm actually originally ancestors are from like coal mines in London, innit? So
Ah,
and
really?
then they actually used to own a
Well, we
house.
should be doing a League One prediction at this rate.
Bolton to win the league. But anyway, carry on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, obviously you put Man City. I mean, it's no surprise. Yeah.
No, but
Or
you
your
haven't answered
club
my question. Where are Chelsea in this country?
in London.
No, but are they south or north?
In London.
No, are they
Oh.
south or north?
In South.
So why are you from the north and you support a southern team?
Cause listen, should
Have
I
you
tell you?
ever-
the
Have you ever
explanation?
been to Stamford Bridge?
I'll tell you the
Have you
explanation.
ever been to Stamford Bridge?
Maybe. That's
I've been more times to the Etihad than Stamford Bridge.
undisclosed. Bro, it's hard when
You've been more times
it's
to
hard, bro. You
United's
go
Old
down,
Trafford.
all the way down to. I can't do that, bro. I got schooled in it.
So why do you support a team that is southern?
All right, I'll tell you. All right, so basically, this is a bit inside information. So a lot of people in our family, they support Manchester United. Yusuf,
They're all from the north.
Yusuf, Haroon, and I think another person support Man City, and then me, and it was one of my cousins. I think this was when I was pretty young, and he was the only Chelsea fan in our whole family. And then all my family is United fans, so they wanted me to support United. They took me to United games, whatever, and I just didn't want to support United. I don't know. I just like, oh, why is everyone else? I just want to be different.
I
So
swear this is the Premier League predictions.
yeah, and then oh well, it's a podcast. We just drift off in it, and then my cousin
Oh,
he
that
came
was
up.
last podcast.
I didn't know, and then he told me about Chelsea, and he supports Chelsea, and then he's like, oh, no one else supports Chelsea. It's just me, and I'm like, all right, then I'll just support Chelsea, and then from there I've just supported
So
Chelsea.
you've been
That's
bribed. How
kind
much?
of
How much
logic.
did you get paid?
I
How
don't
much
know.
did you
That's
get
just what
paid?
happens, though. You just choose a club, and then you just support
You
them
didn't
forever.
choose a club. You
Oh yeah,
asked them
actually,
who you
two people
support,
support
so you said
Liverpool
yeah.
as well. Two people support Liverpool as well. Yeah, that's it, innit? So I just supported Chelsea.
Terrible. When were you born?
1956.
There we go. Anyway, should we get on to our top scorer, assist maker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, golden boot. Who wants to go first?
Stefan Ortega.
You know what, Yusuf? Rock, paper, scissors me right now.
Go on.
On three, no. On three, we say like scissors, rock, paper, innit?
No, you just do rock.
Because
paper,
the
rock,
viewers
paper,
can't see,
bang.
can they? The viewers can't see.
I don't care if they can't.
All
see.
right,
I'm
well,
doing
tell them.
it.
All right, come on.
I'll
Then. All right.
commentate it.
Are we
I'll
gonna do
commentate
shoot
it.
on shoot or?
No, just rock paper scissors. Done.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Rock, paper, scissors. No.
Oh, Yusuf's won with rock and
Done.
sound.
All right. Well, winner says it first, didn't it?
Erling Haaland. You've seen why today he was exceptional. He got on the end of every single pass, and he even drops deep to take the team forward. And especially when we're in a defensive rut, he knows how to get out of it. Especially when he drops deep, flicks the ball on, and and we get up the pitch with Foden or Kevin De Bruyne.
Fair enough. I've put Haaland as well. Haroon. I'll explain why in a minute, but Haroon, what have you?
I've put Gabriel Jesus. I
Ah,
think he'll be amazing
interesting.
for Arsenal. I think
Yeah?
he'll be amazing.
Ah,
He'll fit
interesting.
right into that Arsenal squad and be superb for them.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Well, Haaland, I put Haaland, obviously. I mean, I don't understand the critics. They just got onto Haaland's back after like one game or something. I don't know. It's stupid. But yeah, Haaland is going to be excellent for Manchester City. And we've seen why City create chances for him. a striker in that City team is obviously going to score goals, and then when it's Haaland on top of that, obviously he's going to score many goals for Man City. But Yusuf, even when he's just come into a new league, and there's proven players like Salah, Son, Kane. Do you not think they're going to pick the Golden Boot over him? No.
No, especially with Liverpool having a terrible season, and Spurs finishing fourth, and Arsenal finishing second. I think that Haaland will just. I think we'll win. The thing is, I think we'll win the league by 12, 10 to 12, 5 to 12 points this season. So I think
Yeah,
we'll
it's
be
hard.
clear.
Hard not to say Haaland, isn't it? But it's like when Werner came in and everyone predicted Werner to win the
Werner
Golden
scoring his
Boot.
debut.
No, but yeah.
Jorginho did.
Oh,
He
Jorginho.
scored a penalty against Huddersfield.
I don't know, but top assist then. I mean, if you're
Wait,
gonna put
what did you just say?
what?
Did you say I don't know?
I don't know if he scored in his debut. I don't remember.
You don't. So you pretend
Plastic
to support
fan, plastic.
Chelsea,
Oh no!
and now
Oh.
you can't remember a game
Aguero
that was
scored in
like
his
4
debut.
years ago.
And you couldn't even remember Lukaku.
innit?
Did Zabaleta score in his debut?
No. Why would Zabaleta score his debut?
Did Aguero score in his debut?
Yeah,
Yeah, scored.
Did
yeah, he
Didn't-
scored 2.
Yeah.
Same as Erling
Yeah.
Haaland.
he? All right.
That's because
Okay.
they said it was last time City player scored 2 was Aguero.
Yeah. But we all knew that anyway.
Yeah.
Haaland, even Alvarez scored in his debut.
Spider-Man.
Anyway, top assists. I mean, if I put Haaland, then obviously I've got to put De Bruyne. So yeah, I mean, we've seen it today. De Bruyne already assisting Haaland, and that combo is actually going to be like incredible for Manchester City.
So if that's so
Yeah.
incredible, why have you put Chelsea first?
I mean, I was debating whether to put Mason Mount, but then I just think Haaland.
These kids.
That's not a top assist.
No,
But then when it comes to Haaland, he's always going to make the right runs, and De Bruyne with his killer pass is always just he's just gonna provide, isn't he? It's hard if you put Haaland as Golden Boot and you don't put De Bruyne as top assist. There's something wrong.
Yeah. What we on to know?
Top assist, yeah. I put De Bruyne,
Yeah, De Bruyne, the same reasons.
Yeah, I put De Bruyne there, yeah.
Can't add
Yeah.
something. So
and he's won it for the last how many seasons? I mean, it's incredible.
He's
He
on the
nearly
good
broke the
path.
record as well.
he's
If
on
he
the
broke
good
the
path.
record without Haaland, then obviously he's going to break it. I reckon he might break it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Golden Glove then, Yusuf.
Edison. He's won it last
Edison.
seasons. Last 3, I think.
Yeah.
Or 2 of the last 3 seasons.
You put Mendy, haven't you, Sod?
Yeah, I put Edouard Mendy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think Chelsea. I think
Chelsea
Chelsea's
can't
defense,
defend. Chelsea can't
they
defend.
can defend, especially with the Rolls Royce Thiago Silva. Maybe he's getting
Hey.
a bit old, the legs are getting a bit tired, but he will. The Rolls Royce is the Rolls Royce, isn't he?
Is
And then
the,
we got Koulibaly, who's a class centre back.
you can only destroy
the
Vardy.
best debut, especially with Anthony Gordon's turning him upside down. But it was decent. It wasn't good. I wouldn't say it was good, but I think throughout the season he'll show how good he is. And yeah, we've also got Cucurella now, who can play at left centre back. So yeah, we'll see how he does. And yeah, Edouard Mendy is a great keeper, so I think we will get the most clean sheets. Next, then we got Player of the Year. I've gone
Player
for
of the Year.
Haaland.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Oh, fair enough.
Haaland.
I think he'll have
Yeah,
double
both of
digits
them.
in goals and assists this season. He looks like it. He did it last
Yeah.
season. So.
I mean, City always
Yeah.
do a clean sweep of these Player of the Year, Young Player of the Year, Manager of the Year awards. They've done it for like 2
Yeah.
seasons in a row, whereas City players won it every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
De Bruyne won it, I think.
Where
last
have the
season.
Chelsea players been?
Mason Mount should have won Young Player of the Year 2 years in a row.
Oh,
Not even a
how
question.
old is he?
Huh?
How old is he?
22 or 23. I think it's under 23 in it for Young Player of the Year.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. But then Player of the Year Haaland, and then Young Player of the Year, I've got Haaland again because he's under 23. So if he wins Player of the Year, he's obviously going to win Young Player of the Year.
Haaland, same reasons.
Yeah, I've gone
Just
home.
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
World class.
Literally.
wins Player of the Year, he's going to win Young Player of the Year. Manager of the Year, then you've both probably gone Pep, but of course, if I'm going to say Chelsea win the league, I've got to put Thomas Tuchel.
I've got Graham Potter. So
All right, yeah.
I've
Yeah,
got-
fair enough. I mean, if he does perform as well as you're saying he will with that side,
he
then
could push for Europa League this season. He really could.
yeah, class manager. Hurry,
Eddie Howe.
Eddie Howe.
Yeah, I think he's going to be good for Newcastle.
Yeah.
I think it's
Well, I've put
underrated when
Thomas
the manager...
Tuchel because the guy that wins the league always tends to win the
Oh,
manager
but
of the
I
year.
think
Even
that's overrated. If they win the league, then they have to win the...
yeah, but then last season Klopp won it somehow, so it's a bit stupid, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit stupid.
Yeah, I
We've got
don't know
less
how
than a
Klopp
minute,
won it. Huh?
We've got less than a minute, it says.
All right. Well, we've done everything now anyway, so that's it. I think we can wrap up
Yeah.
here. That's been, another good
guys.
episode.
We had
Yeah,
to do
and,
these, and I'm premiering this. So if you see this on Wednesday, you know why. It's because I'm in Turkey. Inshallah, have a good
Inshallah.
holiday.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll wrap it up there then. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye, guys.
Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye.